Tonight, Noah Cardenas, as usual, is behind the plate, and Zach Petway is on the mound and warming up. Cal will come to bat this way. Leading off, right fielder Dylan Beavers. Batting second, first baseman Nathan Martorella. Batting third, second baseman Darren Baker. Batting fourth, third baseman Quentin Selma. Batting fifth, in left field, Stephen Zobak. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Keyshawn Ogins. Batting seventh, the catcher, Cole Elvis. Batting eighth is the center fielder, Nathan Manning. And batting ninth is the designated hitter, Mac Connor. That's how Cal comes to the plate tonight. Beavers, Martorella, Baker, Selma, Zobak, Ogins, Elvis, Manning, and Connor. Climbing into the box, Dylan Beavers, left-handed hitter, bunts the first pitch down to field at Petway. Throw to first as a strike. And just like that, one pitch, one out. Petway fielding his position impeccably on that first play. One pitch, one out, and here's Martorella. Beavers a left-handed hitter, as is Martorella, Baker, Selma, and Zobak. Yes, 5 lefties top of the order. Then after 2 rights, another left with Manning. So very left-handed heavy is Cal against the righty Petway, who delivers a strike, 0-1. Martorella batting .221. Beavers was at .303. Beavers, one of 2 Golden Bears over 300. There's another strike. Quickly 0-2 to Martorella. Petway, 4.45 earned run average. ERA 1-4. It's been a tough year for Zach. See if he's fired up. His grandpa is in the stands tonight. Pretty excited about that. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, high and outside. The plate umpire is Anthony Norris. Joe Maiden is at first base. Kellen Levy at second. And the third base umpire is Will Thornwell. Here comes the 1-2. Curveball swung on and missed. And it's a strikeout. Martorella down on the breaking pitch. 2 up and 2 down. Petway broke off a beauty. And here's Darren Baker. Well, Baker is the other one. The other Bear over 300. Top average on the team, 327. For Darren, the son of Dusty, the manager of the Astros. Currently, among others that he has managed, Johnny B. Baker. First pitch, off-speed strike, 0-1. Darren having a very fine year, 64 base hits. Takes that one off the edge. 6 doubles. Mostly a singles guy. Likes to run the bases. He has stolen 26 bases this year. That's a whopping number for college baseball these days. Here's the 1-1. And outside ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. 15 runs batted in for Baker, but nobody aboard. 2 out, top of the first inning. Happy to have you with us. It's windy at Jackie Robinson Stadium. Temperatures in the mid-60s. It's going to drop into the 50s a little later. And with the wind, you might need a jacket, won't you? Pitch is down low, 3-1. Yeah, it'll get chilly later. Outfield straight away for Baker. Cuellar, Vonson, center, Curiali. Here comes the 3-1. Swung on, foul back. We mentioned J.T. Schwartz is out. He has developed a little bursitis in his shoulder. That's a little joint inflammation, and the prognosis is okay, but ... you need rest for bursitis, so he's out tonight. And we'll see how much longer. The pitch just misses off the edge. Ball 4, 2-out walk to Darren Baker. So Kyle Karras, who started the season at first base when Schwartz was on the shelf with a leg injury, is back over there after 30, 40 games at third base where he's been brilliant. But Kyle now manning the sack at first base. And Jake Moberg, who was last season's third baseman, played all 15 games last year. Moberg's back at third base, so old times for Jake. Throw to first base, back with a dive is Baker. We mentioned 26 steals. He's been caught 5 times. Petway facing Quentin Selma. Both Baker and Selma are seniors, as is Mac Connor in the 9 spot. Pitch out, no action on the bases. Mentioned the wind is blowing. We had a wind advisory issued this morning, and you kind of think, uh-oh, it's coming out of the southeast. You know what that means? That means it's blowing out to center field. We do have some gusts. Right before the start of the game, the flags were blowing dead out, straight away to center field. Diminished now, but you watch that palm tree in center field bobbing and weaving back and forth, and the eucalyptus on either side, plus some pines. There's a lot of movement. But better on the field. The pitch is a strike, 1-1, the count to Selma. So not terribly uncomfortable for the fans because the wind is coming from behind us. And we're down a bit in the bowl of the stadium, but it will get chilly later. 1-1 is the count. Baker not going. The pitch is low. Ball 2, 2-1. Cal with a big strike capability. They have some guys that can hit the ball a long way. Beavers is one. He has 14 home runs. Quentin Selma, this guy right here, has 11, second on the team. 39 runs batted in. Lefty against the righty Petway. There goes the runner. The pitch is low for a strike. The throw not nearly in time. Baker with a giant jump. Cardenas with a perfect throw onto the bag, but Baker had long since arrived. Stolen base puts a runner in scoring position with the count 2-2 to Selma. Petway got the first 2 out. Cal trying to generate a little rally with 2 gone. Petway long look for his sign, still looking. Still waiting is Selma. Now Petway is ready, and here he comes. Swung on and hit into center field for a base hit. And Cal is on the board just like that. 2 out, walk, stolen base, base hit. 1-0 Golden Bears. RBI single for Selma. And for Quentin, that is run batted in, number 40 on the season. And now here's Zobak. Steven, the left fielder, batting .234. The 5th of the 5 left-handers at the top of the order, with a 6th to follow. Fly ball to left. Kyle Cuellar is there, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So Cal manages a 2-out, nobody on run. Walk, steal, and single. And the Golden Bears lead it 1-0 as we go to the bottom half of the first inning. Right-hander Josh White takes the hill for Cal. He's a good one. Well, most of the Friday guys in the pack are. And White has posted some good numbers. He has an ERA of 1.93. Record is 4-2. He's made 14 appearances, just 3 starts. So this is White's 4th start. That's it. 51 1/3 innings pitched. 39 hits allowed. That's a batting average against of .203. 67 strikeouts in 51 innings. That's a big number. Bruins will have their work cut out against righty Josh White, who has been staked to a 1-0 lead. And here's how UCLA will come to bat. Leading it off is Kevin Kendall. Batting second, Jake Moberg. Batting third, Kyle Cuellar. Batting fourth is the designated hitter against right-handed pitchers, Josh Hahn. Batting fifth, first baseman, Kyle Karros. Batting sixth is the catcher, Noah Cardenas. Batting seventh, right fielder, Michael Curiali. Batting eighth, the center fielder, John Vaughns. And batting ninth is the shortstop, Mikey Perez. Kendall, Moberg, Cuellar, Hahn, Karros, Cardenas, Curiali, Vaughns, and Perez for UCLA, who will come from behind immediately as Cal has posted a run in the top half of his very first inning. Breeze continuing to blow, picking up a little bit, blowing a little bit more toward right center now as Kendall climbs in. Kevin has an 8-game hitting streak, during which he has batted .417. First pitch by White is outside, ball 1. Kendall has reached base in 42 of 44. Pac-12 leader in base hits with 73. The pitch fouled off third base side. And it's 1-1. Kendall out of the box, banging the cleats, now back in. Ready to receive the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. Swung on, grounded to shortstop. A couple steps to his right. Ogans. Throw to first in time to get Kendall. 6-3 put out is the first man retired for the Bruins. Bottom of 1, and here's Moberg. Well, for Jake, it's his 4th start, and he may be in there throughout the weekend. As it appears, J.T. Schwartz will not be available for the series. First pitch to Moberg is a little bit high, ball 1. Certainly Moberg is no stranger to the batter's box or to the lineup. He was the starting third baseman last season. Started all 15, led the team in walks. Had a 6-game hitting streak. There's a strike, 1-1 to Jake. So he certainly knows his way around. Batted .265 last season. Right-handed hitter receives the 1-1, and it's a little bit high and outside. Jake, a junior out of Murrieta, 6'2", 200. Missed the start of this season with some injuries, and Kyle Karros was just too good to step aside from third base. And Moberg has had to play his way back in the lineup, and now because of Schwartz, he's in there but flies to center field for the second out against Josh White. So a ground out and a pop to short center. 2 up and 2 down for Cuellar. Kyle, the left fielder, batting .280. Been a pretty solid season for Cuellar. Has his feet tight together at the back of the batter's box, takes high and outside, ball 1. The back inside corner of the box, probably about as close as you'll ever see a batter with feet positioned next to one another. There's a strike, 1-1. It's working for him, batting .280 with 26 base hits in 93 at-bats. 1 home run, 16 runs batted in. Been on a bit of a tear lately. He's raised his average from, well, the 250s up to 280. That takes some doing this late in the season. Pitch down low, 2-1 to Cuellar. Outfield straight away, not deep in center. Manning, in fact, pretty shallow. Here comes the 2-1, high, ball 3. Josh Hahn waiting on deck. Cuellar 2 for 4 on Tuesday night against Cal. Swung on, hit high in the air to right field. Back goes Beavers. He's to the track, to the wall. It is gone. Kyle Cuellar. It's a 3-1 pitch out. Brand new ball game. Bruins come right back in the bottom of the first inning. Cuellar, his second home run of the season. He hit his first home run last Sunday. It was a grand slam against Santa Barbara here. And that one not quite as far, but just as effective. 1-1 tie. First pitch is a strike to Josh Hahn, the DH. Hahn swings and lines it into left field. It's slicing, however, right to Steven Zobak. So Hahn right on the pitch. Just hit it to Zobak. Easy play for the Cal left fielder. And the side is retired. But a big 2-out stroke from Kyle Cuellar ties things up in the bottom half of the first inning. We have played 1. There's 8 more to go, at least. Stick around. Bruins baseball from Learfield IMG College.
We're there for every basket. We're there for every touchdown. Keys is everywhere. Keys on that ice. And we'll be there for you when you need a new or used car, truck, or SUV. Proud sponsors of UCLA Athletics. Go Bruins! Visit keyscars.com. Keys on that ice.
Feel good banking. That's what you get with Westcom, the official banking partner of UCLA Athletics. Because for every Bruin who opens an account, Westcom will donate $100 to local food banks. Let's do good together. Visit ucla.westcom.org for more details. Westcom is insured by NCUA. Certain terms and conditions may apply.
Top of the second inning, Zach Petway going to work and delivers a strike. Keyshawn Ogans, the shortstop, right-handed hitter. Petway has faced nothing but lefties to this point. Jumps ahead 0-2 as this one's fouled back to the net. Well, drop us a line. We're going to be here all weekend. UCLA Baseball at gmail.com. We'll be happy to hear from you. There's a ball hit into center field for a base hit. 2-strike single for Ogans. Leadoff base hit. Some balls well hit in the first frame plus. Right out of the gate. We'll be monitoring those other games in the conference. They're all starting at the same time that we are here, so not much to report yet. But what a fun weekend. Highly competitive in the conference. And everybody playing each other. ASU at USC, Arizona at Oregon State, Stanford at Oregon. Something's got to give. There's a strike 0-1. There's some Cal folks here. Limited attendance for both schools.
So the framing's good, it just looks like off horizon.
Pitch is another strike. 0-2.
That's an easy thing.
Heard that the Dodgers are talking about full attendance at the stadium beginning in the middle of June. We wish it could have come sooner. Pitch is down and away, 1-2. Just the addition of a couple hundred folks a couple weeks ago, and things loosened a little. It's made a big difference in the overall feel of coming to the ballpark. Throw to first base, back with a dive is Ogans. Cole Elvis batting .204, behind 1-2. Bruins playing for a pair. Kendall pinched toward the bag at second. Petway sets, and another throw to first base.
No, I didn't.
Ogans has stolen 3 bases. Beavers has 8. Manning with 4. But Baker now with 27. That's the big number. Pitch is a pitch out. No action on the bases. And the count goes 2-2 to Elvis. Manning next, and then Connor. Oregon, Arizona, and Stanford. 1, 2, 3 in the conference, but it's all juxtaposed. There's a swinging foul tip off the bat with the runner going. Ogans will have to return to first base. Elvis staying alive by just a tick. 2-2. Presently, Oregon has played 24 games. Arizona 27. Stanford 21. So it's kind of goofy. Pitch fouled again. Same deal off the end of the bat. Count remains 2-2. Petway has been averaging about a strikeout per inning. Batting average against Zach, .249. He's given up 2 hits. 1 in the first, 1 so far to lead off the second. There goes the runner. The pitch is swung on, hit high in the air to deep right field. Back goes Curiali, who's to the track. Goodbye. Two-run home run off the bat of Cole Elvis. The Cal catcher hits his 7th long ball of the season. Well, let's check it. He had 7, so that's number 8. 8 homers for Elvis. And Cal right back on top. It's 3-1. Golden Bears. Time is called, and John Savage to the mound to visit with Petway just for a moment. Just a change in strategy, perhaps. Pitcher-catcher conversation. What's working, what isn't. Savage back to the dugout. Cal right back on top, 3-1. Nobody out. Single homer. And here's Manning. He hits it in the air to center field. Back goes Vaughns. He's there to make the catch. The Golden Bears are teeing off, swinging hard, making good contact. That one stays in the house, but a couple of home runs already for Cal. They are 21-9 this season when they hit at least 1 home run. Well, they've done that. They've hit 2 so far. We're in the second inning. The pitch down low, ball 1. They have now hit a home run in 11 of the last 13 games. Pitch, swing and a miss, 1-1. When Cal does not hit home runs, they're 5-14. Well, that stat is off the board. There's another strike, 1-2. Matt Connor, the DH. batting .174. 2 homers. 1-2 pitch, a little bit low. You think it's mathematically possible. You'd have to look at the percentages. It would take you some doing to figure it out. But at this point in the season, there's one just down low, 3-2. You think it's almost maybe mathematically possible that any of the top 6 schools, Oregon, Arizona, Stanford, UCLA, Oregon State, and Arizona State, there's strike 3 to Connor. Second strikeout for Petway, second out. We go back to the top of the order to Dylan Beavers. No let up here. Beavers, 14 home runs. Tried to bunt his way aboard in the first inning. Petway made a pretty good play on it. 2 out, nobody on. Well, Cal had 2 out, nobody on in the first inning and got a run. This one's hit to the right side, through for a base hit. 2 out single. Hit number 4 for Cal, 3 in the inning. And here's Martorella. It's mathematically possible that any one of the top 6 teams could go from first place to 6th place this weekend. There's that much tightness, if you will, in the win-loss column. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Martorella struck out in the first inning. Lefty against the righty Petway. Beavers a threat to go. He's 8 for 9. Held by Karros. Petway sets. There goes the runner. The pitch is swung on and missed. The throw to second base is safe. Safe is the base runner, Beavers. The throw is a little bit off to the side, the shortstop side, but the question was, would Beavers stay on the bag? And he just did. Mikey Perez slapping a tag a couple of different times just to make sure that Dylan's foot did not leave the sack. So he's in scoring position. The second stolen base in the early going for Cal. And the pitch is down and outside, ball 2. 2-1 to Martorella. Darren Baker is on deck. Two, 1, 2 out. Strike 2-2. Of course, the Bruins and the other teams in the conference, more big matchups next week. UCLA going to Arizona State to finish up. And won't that be fun? It always is. There's crazy results when you play the Devils. Here comes the 2-2. It's in the dirt, blocked by Cardenas. Full count to Martorella. A stirring in the Bruins bullpen. Well, you certainly don't want to go to your pen in the second inning on a Friday night, but you do what you got to do. 3-2 the count. Here comes fly ball to left field. Kyle Cuellar fading a little bit, but he's there to make the catch. And the side is retired. The Golden Bears get a pair in the second inning to follow their 1 in the first at the end of 1.5. 3-1 Cal over the Bruins. UCLA prepares to bat in the bottom half of inning number 2. We mentioned the bullpen and guys getting up, stirring around, loosening, warming, and you think, my goodness, hasn't it been like this at different times throughout the season? And injuries have been a factor in the Bruins pitching core. Here's what John Savage had to say about that.
John, 6 different pitchers on the shelf at different times during the season this year. It's all about next man up, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, we haven't seen anything like this in a long time in our program, and it's one thing after another. It could be a knee, it could be a broken finger, it could be a back. We really haven't had a whole lot of arm problems, and that's what makes it so unique with so many guys being out. It's just kind of a lot of freak injuries, but you know, we've had injuries in the past, and I remember one year when we had our whole rotation out, Molnar, Hooper, and Olsen, and we won a bunch of games. So it's next man up, and that's always been the philosophy in our history.
Yes, indeed. Nothing else to do, right? You've got to be ready when called upon. And Bruins have really had some wonderful step in the gap work performed. It's good to have Kyle Mora back. Pitched an inning on Tuesday. Might see him a little later. A guy like that's so valuable, able to eat innings.
So Bubble said it was on.
Oh, we'll worry about that later. First pitch, bottom of the second inning, is ball 1 to Kyle Karros. Karros having a very nice year. His freshman campaign has been filled with goodness. There's a strike, 1-1. Karros, top-rated third baseman out of high school last year in the state of California. Fly ball out of play. Right side, 1-2. Kyle started slowly in this, his freshman campaign. Was hitting in the 100s for better part of a month, and then caught fire. He's up to almost 270. The pitch, checked his swing. Did he go? Nope. They appeal to Joe Maiden at first base. He says, Nico Gallego says, good call, Joe. Gallego, coaching at first base, is in his 7th season out of UCLA. There's a breaking ball, strike 3 called. Karros caught looking for something else and goes down. First strikeout for Josh White. 1 out to Cardenas. Rex Peters around at third base for the Bruins. Rex in his 10th year. An alumnus of Cal State Fullerton. Pitches inside to Cardenas. Offensive signals, Bryant Ward in his 6th year out of East Carolina. What a job those guys have done. And look at that continuity. Number of years on the staff. There's a strike, 1-1 to Cardenas. Noah batting .264, 3 home runs, 23 runs batted in. Curiali next. Here comes White outside. 2-1. Well, you don't want to say it's rare to see a coaching staff 6 years, 7 years, 10 years. John Savage, of course, is in his 17th season at UCLA. Oddball back off the screen. And it's 2-2 to Cardenas. But it's not the usual.
Adjusting the ring as opposed to the camera, so.
Continuity builds the program, doesn't it? Here comes the 2-2. Curveball, inside corner, strike 3 called. Cardenas froze, wanted to go, flicked the wrist a little bit, changed his mind and took a beautiful breaking pitch. They caught the black for strike 3. A couple of looking strikeouts for the Bruins to start things in the second. 2 up and 2 down to Curiali. Curiali has been hitting well of late too. He's up to 289. Right-handed hitter. Pitch fastball right down the pipe. Main Street there, 0-1. Curiali batted second on Tuesday against Nevada. The pitch, swing and a miss over the top of that one, down and in. It's 0-2. Batted second against Santa Barbara in one game and pinch hitter in the other two. He's just coming back from a couple of games off here and there. Michael, pretty much of a mainstay. Started as a pure freshman last year. Pitch misses, 1-2 to Curiali. Here it comes. Ground ball to the right side in the hole. Pass. A diving Baker. And a 2-out single for Curiali brings the tying run to the plate in the person of John Vaughns. So Curiali continues his fine hitting of late. And here's Vaughns. John learning his way around. Didn't play much early in the season. Inserted on a regular basis when Matt McLean went out a couple of weeks ago. Left-handed hitter. The pitch. Strike inside part of the plate. And it's 0-1. Vaughn's a raw athlete. You see him up close. He looks bigger than 6'2". 0-1 pitch instead of throw to first. Dropped by Martorella. Back with a dive, Curiali. Of course, Vaughn's is a football player, so he looks thick and he looks firm, doesn't he? Big, strong guy. Waggling the bat back and forth, ready to receive the 0-1 pitch from Josh White. Here it comes. Breaking ball down and in, 1-1. And Vaughn's with some power, clearly. He has 8 base hits in 35 at-bats. Just now getting a chance to swing it on a regular basis. And of those 8 hits, 6 of them have been for extra bases, 3 doubles, 3 home runs. Curiali away from first. The pitch swung on, line to left field, right at Zobak, and he makes the catch. Ball almost took off on him, but Zobak reached up and snatched it for the 3rd out of the inning. So Vaughn's lines to left. Bruins strand 1 in the 2nd inning. And at the end of 2, Cal 3, UCLA 1. Stay with us, a lot of baseball ahead. Bruins baseball from Learfield IMG College.
Com is Southern California's premier source for creating a distinctive and cool look on any vehicle. Prior to wraps, the only way to alter a car's appearance was a paint job. With CarWraps.com, your new look will withstand wind, rain, cold, and heat. Promote your business or show your love for the Bruins by wrapping your car, truck, or RV. You can change the color of your car by wrapping your entire vehicle. We have hundreds of colors available and can create any wrap or custom design. CarWraps.com. Do you, and let our experts make your vision a reality. A proud partner of UCLA Athletics.
Eating healthy doesn't have to be bland, boring, or restrictive, nor does it have to cost a fortune. We pride ourselves in using the finest ingredients to create mouth-watering, satisfying dishes. With just a few clicks, you can customize your meals to tailor your lifestyle and have them delivered right to your doorstep. Go to www.eatnakedla.com for competitive prices, delicious meal plans, and save on your subscription today by using discount code Bruins10 at checkout. Eat Naked LA, the official meal provider of UCLA Athletics.
Top of the 3rd inning, Cal will send to the plate Darren Baker, then Quentin Selma and Steven Zobak. First pitch, fly ball to left center. Fading is Cuellar. Over there is Vaughn's backing him up, but Kyle says, I got it, and puts it away. Baker, first ball swinging, flies to left. 1 out. Here's Selma. Petway, a 2-time opening day starting pitcher for UCLA, once in 2019, once in 2020. Last pitcher to do that, James Caprillion in 14 and 15. Before him, Adam Plutko in 12 and 13. Before him, Garrett Cole. You get the idea. swing and a miss. After a first pitch ball, it's 1-1 to Selma. Selma, a 2-out single in the first inning. A liner up the middle brought home a run. 1-1 pitch. Fly ball to left center field. Hit hard, racing over Vaughn. Still going. It is off the wall. Bounces away from John, but he recovers to get it back in. It's a ringing double for Quentin Silva. And Selma, like others before and since, putting the ball solidly in play. Boy, Cal is making some good contact in the early going of this one. A 1-out 2-bagger means another run in scoring position. The Golden Bears already have scored 1 in the first and 2 in the second. Bruins pen goes to work. Colwell, the left-hander. Harrison, the right-hander. Pitch is a strike. You didn't have Colwell and Harrison pitching much at all at the start of the season. They weren't in the regular rotation. Not just the starting rotation. First pitch is a strike. Second pitch, a ball to Zobak. Zobak flied to left in the first inning. But the overall pitching rotation, which includes bullpen work, UCLA with their middle innings guy and their late innings people, multiples. Swung on, hit to center field, fading as Vaughn's. It's over his head, and one hops the wall. So Vaughn's playing a little more shallow against Zobak, and that line drive carries the head of the Bruins center fielder. Back-to-back doubles, RBI for Zobak, and it's 4-1 Cal as Selma comes home. One in the first, 2 in the second, 1 now here in the third inning for the Golden Bears. 1 out, and here's Ogans. Ogans singled in the second. None of the Cal base hits, and there have been 6 in 2 and a third. None of them have been cheap. Making good contact, swing and a miss, 0-1, Ogans. Singled and scored in the second inning, rode home on the home run by Elvis. He's on deck. 4 runs, 6 hits. The pitch, swing and a miss. It's 0-2. But the Bruin pen, you see Harrison and Colwell coming up on 40 innings between them. Plus there's Chaidez, another 20. They've really stepped into the breach. 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit the third. Speared by Moberg. Nice play. Gets up, throws him out. Well, welcome back, Jake. A one-hopper to the left of the Bruins' third baseman. A dive and a snatch in the leather. Got up and threw up. Well, he didn't throw up, but he threw out. Keyshawn Ogans. 5-3 on the putout. Back to second base, Zobak. And here's Elvis. Another sharply hit ball from a Cal battery. Elvis homered to right. 2-run blast in the second inning, takes a strike. Outfield straightaway. Deep in right is Curiali. Elvis, a right-handed hitter, powered it out to right field. Keisha wondering about the wind. It's not much of a factor at the moment. Foul ball out of play to the right side, and it's 0-2. Bruins have won a number of series this year after losing on Friday night. It just is really difficult to do. Pitch is in the dirt. 1-2. Playing from behind in a game is one thing. Playing from behind in a series, well, UCLA's had good fortune for the most part. Tough to do in conference games. The pitch swung on, fouled at the plate. It wasn't a conference series last weekend against Santa Barbara, but the Bruins lost on Friday and had to come back and win Saturday, Sunday. They lost to Washington State on Friday, came back to win Saturday and Sunday.
Retired this side.
1-2 is the count, 2 out. Runner at second base, a run in. The pitch. Fly ball foul, right field side. Cal is looking for its first series win at Jackie Robinson Stadium since 2009. The series was here 2 years ago. Last year we didn't play. So the last time the two teams met was here. So 2 in a row, if you will, with last year being washed off the board. Ground ball to the left of Mikey Perez into center field for a base hit. It's another run for Cal, as coming home to score is Steven Zobak. 5-1 Golden Bears. It's all going Cal's way at the moment. And here's Manning. Manning 0 for 1 flied to center field in the second inning. 7 hits for the Golden Bears. There's a strike. So the Bruins will have to play from way behind in this one. Trailing by 4 at home Friday night. Pitch is bounced foul outside of first. And the count is 0-2. Part of Petway's issue this season has been 2-strike pitches. He's had a lot of folks with 2 strikes. Here's another one. Manning trying to get out of the inning. Strike 3 that time. He gets a check swing from Manning, but he goes around. And the side is retired. It's the 3rd strikeout for Zach, but Cal with 2 more runs. And at the end of 2 1/2 innings, it's 5-1 Cal over the Bruins. Stay with us. A lot of baseball ahead. Bruins baseball from Learfield IMG College.
Ready, the official protein of UCLA Athletics, is one of the fastest growing sports nutrition brands in America. Ready is fueling Bruin athletes with best-in-class all-natural protein water, bars, powders, and snacks, backed by cutting-edge sports nutrition. And Ready is now available to power Bruin fans too. Check out Ready on Amazon or at teamready.com. That's teamready.com. Ready, the official protein of UCLA Athletics. Championship nutrition powering UCLA champions.
Have you ever had cheesesteak with chicken fingers, mozzarella sticks, crisp bacon, fried eggs, fries, mayo, ketchup, salt, pepper on a fresh baked hero? Well, the tens of thousands of fans of Fat Sal's Deli have. That's what we do at Fat Sal's. Since 2010, we've been building mouth-watering, over-the-top, one-of-a-kind creations. Come try us out at one of our 3 Southern California locations, Encino, Hollywood, and right in the heart of Westwood Village. For details, visit our website, fatsalsdeli.com. We're making sandwiches over here.
Bottom of the third inning, the Bruins have work to do. They've scored one solo home run by Kyle Cuellar in the first inning, tied the game momentarily. Cal came back with a pair in the second and a pair in the third. So two pair, if you will, for Cal, and they lead 5-1. The batter is Perez, then top of the order, Kendall and Moberg against tough right-hander Josh White, who delivers a strike. Well, hi to Mike Reed, who's checked in. Listening in Peoria, Illinois. Swung on, fly ball to left. Fading is Zobak. He's to the fence. It's gone. Home run for Perez. The fourth home run of the game. 2 for Cal and now 2 for the Bruins, and it's 5-2. It's a very odd circumstance. Not a home run hitter's ballpark by any stretch of the imagination. But 4 home runs in the first, well, less than 3 innings. Top of the order to Kendall. Pitch to White from White is down low. For Mikey Perez, that's home run number 9. 9 home runs, now 32 runs batted in for Perez.
The ball stayed up there for a second.
Strike.
And rolled down.
1-1 to Kendall. Kevin grounded to shortstop in the first inning. Pitch is a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Kendall. Nobody out, bottom of the third. The Bruins have just struck for a second run. They trail by 3. Here comes White. Swing and a miss. Kendall is out on strikes. First out. Couldn't catch up to that breaking ball. Good hook. The third strikeout for White. 1 gone to Moberg. Well, Mike Reed tells us that he's in Peoria with Jack Ralston. Ralston pitching for the Peoria Chiefs in High A. Off to a good start from what I saw. So go Jack. First pitch, ball 1 to Moberg. We've been kind of monitoring the former Bruins back in action after not playing last year. Of course, it's been a good start at the big league level for UCLA guys. Strike to Moberg, 1-1. Jake flied to center field in the first inning. Ralston, 3 starts at High A Peoria for the Cardinals organization. 18 strikeouts in 10 1/3 innings for Big Jack. Here's a strike, 2-2 to Moberg. Cuellar on deck. Yeah, 2.61 earned run average for Ralston. 2-2. Just missed. Pretty good pitch off the outside edge. Count runs full to Moberg. Ralston had a couple of starts. He would have faced Garrett Mitchell if Mitchell had been in the lineup. Garrett taking a couple days off for a sore leg. The pitch is outside, ball 4. Well, wait a minute. That's strike. What is the call? Moberg is waiting at home plate for the call by the plate umpire. Didn't know if he should go or stay or what that motion was. And Anthony Norris says that's strike 3. It went away from the catcher half the way to the backstop. Moberg stayed at home plate. And then he thought, well, maybe it's ball 4. As it turned out, it was called strike 3. So not a very effective communication between umpire and batter there. So Moberg called out on strikes. The second strikeout of the inning, fourth of the game. And the batter is Cuellar, taking ball one.
16 player on the board.
Holden Powell has made his professional debut. The pitch fouled off to the left side. Tyler Heineman, a couple of doubles in 4 games for AAA Memphis. 1-1 pitch. Strike 1 and 2. Cuellar homered to right center. In the bottom of the first inning, Mikey Perez has homered to left center in this inning. 2 long balls for the Bruins, but they're still 3 short. 5-2 Cal, the pitch in the dirt. Ida Bob and Depp checking in from Colorado Springs. Yeah, hard to believe last home weekend of the season. 2-2 pitch down low, ball 3. We'll be in Phoenix next week for the Bruins and the Sun Devils. Always entertaining. Todd Lookenland with us. Can't wait for next year. Yeah, that's the same for all of us. Just get back to normal. Goodness. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, Cuellar. Punched out, and White strikes out the side in the 3rd inning. The Bruins get a run. Home run followed by 3 Ks. 3 in the books. We're 1/3 of the way through this one. It's 5-2 Cal. Don't go away. Bruins baseball from Learfield IMG College. Stay with us.
Top 5 must-haves for tailgating. 1, meat. 2, more meat. 3, lots of meat. Well, you get the picture. Score the best tasting meats on the planet at uswellnessmeats.com. We'll deliver this touchdown right to your door for free.
Putting you first keeps us first. At UCLA Health, we're proud to be ranked #1. According to U.S. News & World Report's annual Best Hospital Rankings, UCLA Health is #1 in LA, #1 in California, and 6th in the nation. We know this comes from putting patients first with a culture that always strives to make healthcare the best it can be. With 4 hospitals and over 180 neighborhood locations, everything we do begins with you. Visit uclahealth.org or call 800-UCLA-MD1.
Top 5 must-haves for tailgating. 1, meat. 2, more meat. 3, lots of meat. Well, you get the picture. Score the best tasting meats on the planet at uswellnessmeats.com. We'll deliver this touchdown right to your door for free.
Top half of the 4th inning, Zach Petway going to work and delivers ball 1. Petway has been touched for some runs in each of the first 3 innings. 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third. Ball 1 to Mac Connor. There's a strike. 1-1. Yes, we're all looking forward to the 2022 season. There's a swing and a miss. 1-2. You don't want to ever wish your life away, right? I mean, you could miss something. The Bruins could catch fire. Who couldn't in this wacky season? 1-2 pitch coming up from Petway, the kick and delivery down and away. So you never want to say, I can't wait till next year, but, well, I kind of just did. It's because it's a little hollow without the peeps in the stands. Bouncing ball, 3rd base side foul. 2-2. You know, people need people. And, well, we haven't seen a lot of people this year. There are some here tonight, maybe a couple hundred. That's all that's allowed. Ball is swung on, bounced foul. Count 2-2. to Connor. Hey, thank goodness for the cardboard folks. Kept us company. Looks good on camera. Look at that. Yeah, they're here. Still here. 2-2 pitch. Swung on. Pounced foul again. Third base side. Boy, way out in front of that thing is Mac Connor. Struck out in the first inning. Battling Petway. Cal has scored every which way in the first 3 innings. 2-2 pitch. Bouncing ball over the mound. Charging is Perez. Picks it up, throws to first base, and gets Mac Connor by a step. 1 out, top of the order to Dylan Beavers. Cal scored a run in the first inning after 2 out and nobody on. They scored 2 in the second, leading off the inning with a single and a home run. They scored 1 in the third inning. 1 out, nobody aboard, double-double. Igniting that rally, there's a strike, 0-1 to Beavers. He's 1 for 2. Grounded to the pitcher and singled to right, foul ball off the net. 0-2 to Beavers. Here comes the 0-2. A little bit low. Well, we hear the roar of the traffic, and you look to our right, and the cars are fairly zooming on both sides of the 405. So that's an oddity. That's from a Timmy's Believe It or Not on this Friday night in West Los Angeles. Ball is ripped down the right field side, gathered in by Kyle Karros, who gets up and wins the race to the bag. That ball was spanked, a one-hopper between Karros and the first baseline. And the Bruins first baseman, then third baseman, now first baseman again. Karros made a terrific play, spearing that one to retire Beavers. Boy, is he a talent. Karros. First pitch, a strike. Doesn't matter where you put him. Young player going to be a star. Heck, he probably already is, right? There's another strike. It's 0-2 to Martorella. Baker next. Petway with the 0-2. A little bit low. Mike Powley checking in from North Carolina. You're welcome for the dog shout out. I hope he enjoyed it. 1-2 pitch in the dirt, 2-2. You know, speaking of dogs, Cal has an event. I think it's every year. It's been the last couple times we've been there, called Take Your Dog to the Ball Game. 2-2 pitch is up and in, ball 3. Something like if you bring your dog to the stadium, then you get in free, something like that. That's a chaotic afternoon, let me tell you. Full count pitch, lined hard into right field for a base hit, past a diving Kevin Kendall. Another 2-out hit. 2-out base runner for Cal. The Golden Bears have not been retired in order. They have 8 base hits to 3 from the Bruins. 5-2 Golden Bears. Away from first base, Martorella. Petway back to the stretch. Delivers. A strike to Baker. Baker walked and scored in the first inning, flied to left in the third. We're in the fourth. Oh, 1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Yeah, we've seen that take the dog to the ballpark promotion, I think 3 different times in Berkeley. Saw it somewhere else too, can't remember. I don't think it was Stanford, although the Stanford had a dog fashion show across the street from the stadium. Yes, we won't go into that right now. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Petway puts up a goose egg in the top of the 4th inning. First time Cal has been shut out without a run. However, the Golden Bears still lead it by 3 as we go bottom 4. Stay with us, Bruins baseball. From Learfield, I am G. College.
Some places have low prices, but at Ralph's, we go lower than low on food that's fresher than fresh. Like juicy clementines, salad greens, and your favorite cuts of chicken. That's because the Ralph's app gives you more ways to save. You get personalized coupons on top of weekly sales, plus rewards like fuel points for prices that are even lower than the everyday low. Ralph's, fresh for everyone.
For generations, the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians has called the Inland Empire home, and we take pride in supporting our neighbors and the world around us. As one of the largest employers in the area, we are committed to the prosperity of our community. That's why we work to support many important local causes. Throughout today's challenges and tomorrow's possibilities, our tribe will always be here for this community, honoring our history, celebrating our culture, building a brighter future for us all.
Bruins come to bat, bottom of the 4th inning, 5-2 Cal. Josh Hahn, Kyle Karros, and Noah Cardenas, 4, 5, and 6. In the batting order against Josh White. He's allowed 2 runs on 3 hits. 2 solo home runs as Hahn swings and misses, 0-1. Hahn with 4 round trippers of his own this year. Average has slipped a little down to 260. He's 266 to be exact. There's another strike. It's 0-2. Hahn was over 300 for most of the season till a couple of weeks ago. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Up and in. 1-2. Well, hi to Andy and Kathy Berg and Paul and Kristen Abramson. So the Bergs and the Abramsons, who would normally be here, well, where are they? Well, they're at Angel Stadium cheering for James Caprillion pitching tonight for the Angels. 1-2 pitch, check swing, he did not go. And it's 2-2. Yeah, Caprillion, who won his first big league game last week. Getting another start tonight for Oakland against the Angels. He's in SoCal to get her done. 2-2 pitch, line foul over Rex Peters down the line. Third base side, 2-2. I looked at the pitching projections today for the next week, and James is projected to start another game against Seattle next Wednesday. So working himself into the rotation. Breaking ball, strike 3 called. Beauty. Hahn down looking. 4 strikeouts in a row for Josh White. 3 of them the looking variety. 6 overall, 1 out. And here's Kyle Karros. Yeah, it's exciting. Follow the guys as they advance through pro ball. Pitches down low, ball 1 to Karros. Kyle caught looking in the 2nd inning. fact, White did not have a strikeout in the first inning, but he has 6 since. 2 in the second, 3 in the third, and the first one here in the fourth. And now this pitch fouled off, leveling the count 1-1. To Karros. Righty-righty matchup. Outfield slightly around to right. The gap would be in left center. There's one low, 2-1. So Caprillion getting his second start. Cody Poteet had his second start already, and it was outstanding again. Check swing, and he did go around. And it's 2-2. 5 scoreless earlier this week for Poteet on top of his win last week. 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball off the edge. Full count. Poteet scheduled Sunday against the Mets. So both Cody and James have impressed enough to get another go at it and maybe a third. Foul ball off to the right side. The count remains full to Kyle Karros with Noah Cardenas to follow. Griffin Canning is scheduled to pitch Thursday against Oakland. Pitch is bounced foul at the plate. Full count remains to Kyle Karros. Moving even further into right center is the center fielder Nathan Manning. So a big gap now in left center field for Karros. The pitch swung on foul, tipped and caught by Elvis. Strike 3. That's 5 consecutive strikeouts for Josh White. You heard John Savage say on the pregame that Cal pitchers love strikeouts, and White loves to strike guys out. Well, he's got it going right here. He's punched out 5 in a row. Pitch is off the edge to Cardenas. Noah called out on strikes in the second inning. 5-2 Cal, bottom of the fourth. White kicks and delivers. Fastball inside, ball 2, 2-0 to Noah. Trevor Bauer pitching tonight against the Giants, looking for win number 5. 2-0 pitch, up and in, ball 3, 3-0. Garrett Cole pitches tomorrow against the White Sox, looking for win number 6. So Bruins leaving a mark all over the major leagues. From the mound, there's a pitch up and in, ball 4. Noah Cardenas aboard with a 4-pitch walk with 2 out here in the 4th inning to Curiali. Brandon Crawford, position player for the Bruins, a shortstop, of course. All-star. Making noise for the Giants. Pitch swung on and missed by Curiali, 0-1. Crawford is tied for the National League lead for home runs in May. He has 6. And is the first Giant shortstop with 10 home runs through the first 36 games since 1937. I'll give you a cookie if you can tell me who it is. You're not going to guess, and you're not going to Google it. It's Dick Bartell for the Giants. So Brandon Crawford with more home runs by a Giant shortstop than anyone since 1937 at this point. Lined foul off the net over the Cal dugout. Drops on the track, and it's 0-2 to Curiali.
I think I brought some more Kit Kats too up here. Yeah, send somebody.
Good to see all those guys doing so well. Heard from some of the others in the minor leagues this week too. Fun to catch up. The pitch is swung on. Check swing dribbler on the left side. Charging is the shortstop Ogans. Throw to first base is not in time. It's a check swing infield single. It was in no man's land. The only chance was some kind of a miracle play by Ogans. Selma, the third baseman, couldn't get to it, and it was too far to the third base side of the mound for White to slow it down. And the inning continues. So a 2-out walk and then a check swing infield single has 2 aboard and 2 out. John Vaughn's the tying run at the plate. Vaughn's line to left in the second inning. White sits, comes to the plate, low, ball 1. So Josh had 2 out and nobody on here in the 4th. He had struck out 5 in a row since the home run by Perez in the 3rd inning. Cardenas broke the string with a walk, and then Curiali an infield hit. That means Vaughn's is the tying run at the plate. White checks the lead runner at second. Pitch is swung on and fouled back. 1-1. Debbie Kaplan checking in from Houston. Yes, you heard correctly. JT Schwartz out for the Bruins. Little bursitis not in the lineup. The pitch is high and outside, ball 2. 2-1 to John Vaughn's. Oh, you think about that. The Bruins are really being tested with their offensive depth. McLean and Schwartz, a couple of basically All-Americans out of the lineup, hitting a combined .360. The pitch inside and low, ball 3. 3-1 to Vaughn's. 104 hits between the two of them, 62 walks. 66 runs batted in, 16 home runs, 2 great defenders, your first baseman and your shortstop. That'll take a bite out of you. Bruins will carry on. 3-1 is the count. The pitch fouled back, big rip by Vaughn's. Count runs full, 3-2 to John. Left-handed hitter against the right-handed pitcher. Set is White. Checks the runner. There they go. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. White exults as he leaves the mound. Vaughn's is retired. The Bruins strand 2. White strikes out the side for the second consecutive inning. And at the end of 4 complete, Bruins strand 2, they trail by 3. 5-2 Cal as we go to the 5th. Stay with us. Bruins baseball from Learfield IMG College.
Big trip on the horizon? Before you depart, you gotta park. The parking spot is a simpler, easier way to navigate airport parking. And you can save when you book online. You're guaranteed a spot, and we will pick you up in our yellow and black spotted shuttles and take you straight to the terminal. Parking and saving come full circle at The Parking Spot. The Parking Spot, proud sponsor of UCLA. Visit theparkingspot.com to reserve your spot today.
TCL, one of the world's best-selling consumer electronics brands and now America's second largest TV brand, is proud to be a longtime supporter of UCLA athletics. Empowering viewers to enjoy more of the latest technology and content like never before, TCL's award-winning TVs are the perfect way to catch all the games in stunning 4K HDR picture quality that makes you feel like you're in the stands. Plus, it's easy to find all your favorite shows and movies with access to popular voice assistants and an endless streaming library. Visit www.tcl.com to learn more.
Top of the 5th inning. Cal coming to bat. Quentin Selma, left-handed hitter, checks in. 2 for 2 is Selma. Cal with 8 hits. First pitch, ball 1 from Petway. Selma a single and a double. Scored a run, drove one in the first. That put Cal on the board, and there's ball 2, 2-0. Selma's base hit drove in Baker. That made it 1-0. The Bruins tied it in the bottom half on Kyle Cuellar's home run. 2-1 the count to Selma. Zobak left on deck, and then Ogans. 4-5-6. Pitcher swung on, hit high and deep to right down the line. It's in the corner, and it is a fair ball. Home run for Selma. A high fly ball. Honestly, it didn't look like he got all of it. He hit it down on the handle a little bit. A high fly ball, and it just kept on going and hooked right around the foul pole. So Selma with his 3rd hit of the game. A single, a double, and a home run. He's a triple shy of the cycle. And it's 6-2 Cal. Zobak checks in. He's 1 for 2. Harrison throwing for the Bruins. Behind Petway. Pitches ball 1. Swung on, soft liner right at Mikey Perez. 1 out. And here's Ogans. Ogans with a base hit. Scored a run in the 2nd inning. Rounded to 3rd base in the 3rd. Look at the scorecard. The 8 and 9 batters in the order for Cal have not reached base yet, but everybody else has. It's been a total team effort. And we're just in the 5th. First pitch, strike 1 to Ogans. Petway delivers. Low, 1-1. Beavers, Martorella. Baker has a walk and scored a run. Selma 3 hits. Zobak a double.
Let's go, Hope. Pick one out.
2 balls and 1 strike now to Ogans. Ogans a hit and a run scored in the 2nd inning. Elvis a home run. Also a single. Golden Bears are doing it from everywhere in the batting order. 3-1 now the count to Keyshawn Ogans. Outfield straight away. The pitch. High ball 4. Cal has been running hot and cold this season. Winning streaks and losing streaks and what have you. Time called. John Savage going to the mound, and we'll see if he takes the hook. No indication yet. Right now it's pitcher catcher, infielder, and now the motion to the bullpen. So a fresh horse coming in for the Bruins, and it looks like Harrison. Tough night for Petway. And Harrison will take the baseball from the Bruins' senior right-hander. He's trailing by 4 runs. There's another one on the bases that would belong to Zach. Charles Harrison, we were mentioning early, has really picked up some slack for the Bruins. He's appearing in his 15th game this season. 11 2/3 innings pitched. Batting average against .238. Not really a strikeout guy, less than 1 per inning, but he's walked just 2. And Harrison maintains a 1.54 earned run average. The Bruins have really had some excellent work from Harrison, Adrian Chaidez, Daniel Colwell, Max Radjic. Jake Somm was solid until line drive broke a finger. Cast is off for Jake, and he has started throwing. Earlier this week, so hopefully he'll be back soon. Jared Cara's still nursing some injuries. Mora just returned on Tuesday. You know, you take Mora and Karros and Somm out of the rotation. I think, my goodness. Well, some other guys have picked up the slack. Jake Brooks has logged 16 1/3 innings, has a couple of wins. Jack Philby a little here and there. Colwell has been terrific. 23 appearances, 26 innings. And he is warming behind Harrison. All right, back to play we go. Charles in charge. Sets with his lead from first base. Ogans in the pitch, down and away, ball 1. Cal has had a 4-game losing streak this season. They've also had 4 other 3-game losing streaks. So they're on and then they're not. Well, they're on tonight. Foul ball off the net. Levels the count, 1-1 to Cole Elvis. Homered to the opposite field. That would be right. Singled to center. 2 for 2 for the Cal catcher. Harrison delivers with the runner going. It's outside in the dirt, and it's an easy stolen base for Ogans, as Noah Cardenas couldn't backhand it and wouldn't have had a throw if he did. So the 3rd stolen base for Cal tonight. Two and 1 is the count. Outfield straight away. The pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to right center field. It's in the gap, going hard. Vaughn's going hard to Curiali. It's between the two of them. It's an extra base hit, and another run has scored. Ogans comes home. A 2-bagger for Cole Elvis. He's gone that way twice. Opposite field. Elvis is 3 for 3, matching Selma. And Cal now with 10 base hits. Double figures for the Golden Bears in the 5th inning. And here's Manning. 1 in the 1st, 2 in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, 2 in the 5th for Cal. It's 7-2. John Savage to the mound. Pitching change for the Bruins. So Harrison was on to face the right-hander Elvis. Didn't work out. And so now, with that stretch of left-handers at hand, pitching change. Harrison is gone. And Colwell is on the hill. So Daniel Colwell standing in the gap once again. The Bruins trailing by 5. It's their biggest deficit of the night. UCLA trailed 5-1 and got a run in the third. That made it 5-2. Stayed that way for a little bit. But here in the 5th, Cal with 2 more runs makes the score 7-2. Golden Bears over the Bruins. And Colwell will try to stop the bleeding. Daniel 2-0, ERA 2.42. 26 innings pitched, 24 base hits, 22 strikeouts, 6 walks. Batting average against for Colwell, 258. With a long stretch of left-handers at hand, Colwell figures to be in there for a bit. Bruins short on left-handed pitching with Jake Somm out of commission. Colwell faces Manning, a left-handed hitter. Connor Mack, a right-hander, on deck, and then 5 more left-handed swingers. Runner away from second base, that's Elvis. Colwell delivers ball 1 to Manning. Most recently, Cal faced Stanford. That was over the weekend. It was a strike, 1-1. They played 4 games, 3 conference games. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then a non-conference game on Monday. Stanford won the non-conference game 7-6 in 12. But Cal took the series, the conference games that counted. Cal took 2 out of 3 in Berkeley over the weekend. The pitch, swing and a miss, 1-2. Golden Bears number 98 in the RPI department earlier in the week, but looked it up before the game and appeared they were down to 102, 103, something like that. Fly ball to center field. In comes Vaughns, and he makes the catch. 2 out, and here's Matt Connor. Well, the lineup card says Matt Connor. I didn't think that was right. It's Connor Mack. So Connor Mack, right-handed hitter. Colwell trying to get him out, close out the inning. Foul ball straight back. We've seen a lot of names. It's kind of entertaining looking at rosters these days. We've seen a lot of names that can flip-flop. You can have a first name, last name. You can have a last name, first name. And Connor Mack's certainly one of those. So you see Matt Connor, think, well, you know, could be. Pitch. Here's a strike, 0-2 to Connor Mack. Cole Elvis. Well, that could be Elvis Cole, couldn't it? Now I'm going to psych myself out. 0-2 the count. 2 more runs in for the Golden Bears. Timeout is called. And back to play we go. Back in the box, Mack. The pitch from Colwell in the dirt. 1-2. Cal is behind the Bruins in the conference standings. They are 12-12. Bruins, Oregon State, and ASU all 14-10. Cal can make a move this weekend. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Connor Mack strikes out for the second time. He's 0 for 3, and the Golden Bears are retired, but they get 2 more runs in the 5th. Halfway through this one, it's 7-2 Cal. Stay with us. Bruins baseball from Learfield. IMG College will continue. There's games after tonight. Yeah, there's 6 more, including this one. John Savage talked about that with us before the game.
Last homestand. Feels like you're getting to the finish line, but you're not. You still have 20% of the schedule yet to play.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of games left. I mean, it's 2 big weekends in the Pac-12. I mean, you really determine where you fall the last 2 weekends of the year. That's always been the case. It's never changed, and it never will change. And we need to be ready to play this weekend.
It's never changed, and it never will. So there you go. Yeah, so much baseball to be played. Just seems crazy. It feels like there's a sense of finality. Well, it's the last homestand. Only 2 more games. This is the last night game at Jackie this year. No regionals here this season. It's been here so many times, but not this year. Just didn't get picked. So it feels like you're at the end, and you play 30 conference games, you only play 24. That means you've got 20% of the schedule still to go. A lot can happen. Arizona, Oregon State 1-1, top of the 5th. Stanford, Oregon, nothing, top of the 7th. Arizona State, USC, 2-2, top of the 6th. Does that tell you anything? 1-1, 0-0, and 2-2 are the other 3 games. Dogfight indeed. First pitch, ball 1 to Mikey Perez. Perez homered in the 3rd inning. He's 1 for 1.
Pitcher next shot.
The pitch. Strike 1-1. Mikey hitting .244 as he stands in. Takes the 1-1 out of the zone. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Just want to try to check my focus on that.
Cal will have a lot to say about this race. There's a fly ball to left. Fading is the left fielder, Zobak. He's short of the warning track, right on the edge, and he makes the catch. So Perez bidding to go deep for a second time, not quite. And he is done for this at-bat. Long, loud fly. 2-7. That's left field. Top of the order, Kevin Kendall. Kendall is 0 for 2. 8-game hitting streak on the line. Well off the line at third base is Selma. Up on the edge of the infield grass. This one's lined right at the first baseman, Martorella. He didn't even have to move. Right into the glove of the Cal first baseman. A sharp liner. Kendall's 0 for 3. And here's Moberg. Mentioned Cal goes home next week. They have this series, which has huge implications. And how about next weekend? They host Oregon in Berkeley. Pitch is down low. 1-0. Well, it'll be interesting to see where we all stand on Sunday.
I think I could kick up
to know whether the games next week are just big or huge. There's a strike, 1-1.
Is that a wolf?
I had a Seth Moyer listening in San Jose tonight. Checking in. Jim Stiegel. Back in North Carolina. Max Gittleson. Swing and a miss by Moberg.
You think any more? Any game
1
now?
and 2. I had a Charles Gray who's questioning about ASU tickets. I don't know yet, Charles, but I'll have to look into that. We'll let you know throughout the weekend. There's a swing and a miss by Moberg, and the side is retired. It's another strikeout for Josh White. He has had 2 Ks in the second, 3 in the third, 3 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth. That's a total of 9 for the game. And the Bruins are retired in the bottom half of inning number 5. Stay with us. A lot more ahead. Bruins baseball from Learfield. I am G. College.
Keys on that ice. We're there for every basket. We're there for every touchdown. Keys is everywhere. Keys on that ice. And we'll be there for you when you need a new or used car, truck, or SUV. Proud sponsors of UCLA Athletics. Go Bruins! Visit keyscars.com. Keys on that ice.
TCL, one of the world's best-selling consumer electronics brands and now America's second largest TV brand, is proud to be a longtime supporter of UCLA Athletics. Empowering viewers to enjoy more of the latest technology and content like never before, TCL's award-winning TVs are the perfect way to catch all the games in stunning 4K HDR picture quality that makes you feel like you're in the stands. Plus, it's easy to find all your favorite shows and movies with access to popular voice assistants and an endless streaming library. Visit www.tcl.com to learn more.
Top of the 6th inning. First pitch from Daniel Colwell to Dylan Beavers. Misses outside, ball 1.
Pitcher next.
Swing on, hit high in the air to center field and deep. Back goes center fielder John Vaughns to watch it go off the screen for a home run. Solo blast for Dylan Beavers. Vaughns went after that thing a little casually, and we had to wait and see where it would end up, and it was long gone. So just like that, another home run. Beavers joins the long ball parade. Cal with a home run in the 2nd inning. Home run in the 5th. Home run in the 6th. 3 bombs tonight. 0-1 the count to Martorella. Pitch is low for a ball. It's 8-2 Cal. They've brought out the big boy bats tonight as the Golden Bears are swinging free and easy. There's a strike. 1-2 to Martorella. Struck out, flied to left, and single. Beavers with 2 hits now, including a home run. Selma a home run in the 5th. Cole Elvis a home run in the 2nd inning. Plus a few extra bases. What, 3 doubles? Well, 2-2 is the count. The pitch. Bouncing ball to first base, foul. Count level. We have had an inquiry about tickets being available at ASU, and I've passed that on. So if I get an answer, I'll sure let y'all know. Ground ball to shortstop, gobbled up by Perez. Throw to first in time. Martorello retired. One out to Darren Baker. Well, Baker, the only guy in the Cal lineup that does not have a home run, but he beats you other ways. The leading hitter on the team, and Exhibit A, the first inning tonight. It just swung on and missed, 0-1. With 2 out and nobody aboard, Baker walked against Petway, worked the base on balls, promptly stole second, and came home on a 2-out single. Lines it to center field. That's a base hit. So Baker joins the hit parade, his first safety. Hit number 12 for Cal, and they are just teeing off on the Bruins tonight. 1 out, Baker at first. We'll see if he wants to try and run again. He stole first base against Petway. Petway, a right-handed pitcher, and stole it easily. We'll see if a lefty looking at him slows the roll a little. Darren away from first base, and Daniel Colwell goes over there. Another throw to first base. Max Gittleson has inquired about Zach Petway. My understanding is that Zach Petway listed as a senior, and you know, things are goofy with the COVID and what have you, but thinking Petway is done after this year. Throw to first base. You know, it's really hard to tell. We've had so little contact with the players. Just to ask them questions, that has been out of the mix. Pitches way inside and whacks Quinton Selma. Looked like it hit him in the upper back, almost the neck. He's walking slowly to first base. So Selma hit by the pitch. Baker goes to second. 2 aboard. Going from bad to worse for the Bruins. And here's Zobak. One out, 2 on. Zobak drove in a run with a double in the 3rd inning, flied to left, and lined out softly to shortstop. 1 for 3. Outfield straight away. Colwell trying to close the door. Cal has only had 1 inning tonight in which they have not scored. The pitch is inside. Ball 1. Cal with 1 in the 1st, 2 in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, 2 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th. Only the 4th inning did the Golden Bears fail to score. Colwell is set. The pitch. It gets by Cardenas, and the runners move up. Low pitch, squirted past Noah. Well, you could call it a wild pitch. Might have been a pass ball. But they don't post that on the board. We'll just move on. Second and third, a couple in scoring position. It's already 8-2. Cal leading by 6. There's a bouncing ball foul. 2-2. Check that. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Gary Teague on the balls and strikes. Pretty quick. Got the digit up there. There's a strike. 2-2. Two pitch. Bouncing ball foul outside of first.
Yeah, you can only see 33 after he pitches or during the pitch.
So you look, if you're Cal, you look at the standings and you say, well, we're in 7th place in the conference. But you got a big hand in the mix. You're playing 6 against teams that are above you. And when you see Cal can mash like they do, pitch is down low, ball 3-2. It hasn't been like this every night for Cal. Obviously, they're 26-23. They look like world beaters in this one. But they've had some winning streaks and some losing streaks, as we were speaking of earlier. Pitch is swung on, grounded to the right side, through for a base hit. It's another run and a second run, as sliding home safely is Selma. Baker and Quentin Selma are plated by a 2 RBI base hit off the bat of Zobak. And the route is on. It's 2 more on top of the solo home run, the 3rd run of the inning. It's 10-2 Cal. And here is Ogans in the inning, a home run after a ground out, a single, a hit batsman, a wild pitch, and a 2 RBI base hit by Zobak. Time called John Savage going to the mound. Ogans is a right-handed hitter, and that's going to be it for Colwell. Colwell was brought on to face the left-handers, and it didn't go too well. That string of lefties. Five straight at the top of the order for Cal, and of the 5, 4 reached. It's 10-2 Golden Bears. And that music means that Jack Philby is coming on without even having to look up from my scorecard. So Philby, the right-hander, almost in a semi-mop-up capacity in this one, as Cal has jumped out to an 8-run lead in the top of the 6th inning. With their ace on the mound, Josh White enjoying this run support. So Philby, pitcher number 4 for the Bruins, Petway, Harrison, Colwell, and now right-hander Jack Philby, the junior, out of Sacramento. Philby hasn't done a lot of pitching this year. This is his 7th game. 5.68 is the earned run average for Jack. 6 1/3 innings, 8 base hits. 4 strikeouts, 3 walks for Philby. Bruins are going to have to regroup against this hard-hitting Cal team. Well, hard-hitting tonight. Philby sets. There goes the runner. The pitch is a strike, and it's a stolen base as Noah Cardenas couldn't get it out of his glove. Double gripped, and it bounced out. Nothing's going right for the Bruins, and the Golden Bears are running crazy. That's stolen base number 4. They're hitting, they're stealing bases, and they're hitting for power. Extra base hits galore. 10 runs, 13 hits. 0-1 to Ogans. Another runner in scoring position. Philby delivers a strike, and it's 0-2. Cal has had some big run-scoring games, but not a lot. They're swinging it tonight. Wind largely diminished, not really effective in any regard. Philby off the mound now, back on. 0-2. Jack sets the pitch. Curveball, a little bit high. You look at Cal's run scoring. Well, comparatively, let's take the Washington State series. Against the Cougars, Cal scored 3, 2, and 3 in the 3 games against Washington State, and those were at home. Pitch misses inside, 2-2. Against Stanford, 2, 5, and 9. Against Arizona State, 7, 3, and 2. So the Golden Bears have not been doing this to everybody else on a regular basis, but they're doing it tonight. The pitch is inside and hits Keyshawn right in the back. It's very similar to the pitch that hit Selma up and in on the shoulder, and he flings the bat toward the Cal dugout. And Ogans takes his base. Yeah, that hurts. Second hit batsman of the inning. Runners at first and second. Ogans just now getting down to first base. And now he's going to walk some more. Down past the bag. Time is called. They're waiting on him. Got him on the left bicep, maybe the shoulder. He's waving that left arm. Well, it hurts, you know. Back to play we go. 1 out, 2 on. Philby checks the lead runner and comes to the plate way inside, almost hit Cole Elvis. Ball 1. Game has gotten away from the Bruins. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out, 6th inning. Cal with 3 more in the inning. Philby misses. Ball 2. 2-0. And the Golden Bears, when they have had pitches to hit, have not missed them. The Bruins, 2 runs on 4 hits, which is not an extraordinary underachievement against somebody's ace on a Friday night, not through 5 innings. But it has been all Cal since the 2nd inning. UCLA will need to regroup tomorrow. Bouncing ball foul. Now we're not pronouncing this game over. but Cal is swinging free and easy. Foul ball makes it 2-1. And game 2 will commence at 2 o'clock tomorrow. 2 o'clock tomorrow, 1 o'clock on Sunday. They're all big from this point forward. Well, they've been big for about a month, haven't they? Bouncing ball foul, third base side. 2-2. Cal is leading now 10-2. The Bruins had the tying run at the plate in the person of John Vaughns in the bottom of the 4th inning. It was 5-2. 2 on for the Bruins and 2 out. Vaughn struck out, and that was the last hurrah to this point. Cal has put up 5 more runs. It's 10-2. Pitch is off the plate outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Philby, some deep breaths on the mound. Runners with their leads from first and second. Full count pitch coming up. Throwing going on in the Bruins pen. Philby checks the lead runner at second base and comes home. Swung on, hit into right center field. It's a base hit. It's going to be another run for Cal. Coming home to score is the lead runner Zobak. Moving up to third base is the trailer Ogans. RBI single off the bat of Cole Elvis. Makes the score 11-2. And the inning continues. Action in the Bruins pen. Jake Brooks.
Do I need to iris again?
The right-hander.
Okay.
First and third, 1 out. The pitch is high and away, ball 1.
8 runs the same.
Josh Hahn, the designated hitter, serves occasionally as a left-handed pitcher. He is warming as well. The Bruins in mop-up mode at the moment. Swung on, foul tip, and the count 1-1. Well, these are things that just happen sometimes. Bruins haven't endured something like this in a while. They've done it to others. 1-1 pitch, a little bit high. And you never know when this kind of a thing is going to pop up. We were doing some research here on UCLA this date. And there was a notation of interest that kind of fits with what is going on right now. The pitch is outside off the edge. It's 3 balls and a strike. Nathan Manning is the batter. 2 on, still just 1 out. 4 runs in for Cal. And Philby set for the 3-1 pitch. Foul ball back off the net. It's full. To Manning, the Cal center fielder. This date in UCLA baseball history in 2016, the Bruins pounded ASU 13-2, and it was noteworthy at that time because it had happened so seldom. UCLA and Arizona State. There's a fly ball to center field, probably deep enough to score another run. Vaughns catches it, and the run is brought home by Ogans. So it's a sacrifice fly by Manning. Run batted in. And the score is now 12-2. Cal. First out in a while. And the batter's Connor Mack. Or no, it's not.
Number 8,
It's someone else, yeah.
The batter for Cal is Lacatuda.
Number 8, maybe?
First name John, 6 foot 200 senior out of Davis. Lacatuda, left-handed hitter. Takes a strike. Lacatuda batting .233. 3 homers, 20 runs batted in. 31 base hits. So Lacatuda goes into the DH spot. 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Runner at first base. Elvis did not advance. On the sacrifice fly. Held by Karros. Philby, 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. So the Bruins pounded ASU in a game in 2016, 13-2. And it had not happened in a while. But since then, UCLA has blistered ASU seemingly once every season. At least there's a game like this. Foul ball off the net. Bruins beat the Sun Devils in a series finale at ASU 17-4. They won at Phoenix in 2019, 18-3. They won here 12-1 on a Saturday. You just don't see those games coming. But it happens. Breaking ball a little bit high. 2-2 is the count. Philby dealing to Lacatuda. Batting for Mack. Short lead at first base by Cole Elvis. The pitch bounced foul outside of first base. Come back and do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. 12-2 Cal. Really have to go back some and look to see when is the last time this happened to a UCLA team. Elvis with his lead. There he goes. The pitch is high. And the count runs full. He just jogs to second base. There was no attempt. It was almost as if it was a 3-2 full count running no matter what sort of pitch. An odd play. Cardenas didn't throw the ball. And Elvis was not being held by Karros, just took off and jogged into second. So defensive indifference, probably. Count runs full. Now with Elvis at second base. Lacatuda ready for the full count pitch. Left-hander batting for Connor Mack. Here it comes. Fly ball to left field. Back is Cuellar, now comes in half a dozen steps and he makes the catch for out number 3. Well, the Bruins have a big mountain to climb. They trail by 10. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stay with us. We'll keep you entertained. Bruins baseball from Learfield IMG College. Bruins come to bat in the bottom of the 6th. They need a momentous rally. They trail by 10. Who would have thunk it? Pitch to Kyle Cuellar is high and outside, ball 1. Well, we've seen the Bruins come back from some big deficits. Can't recall 10. Ball 1 to Cuellar and ball 2. Now, White has been sitting for a long time, so Josh, the right-hander, with a big lead, looking to find the zone again. This is low, ball 3. It was a very long inning in terms of time. Cal getting all that scoring. 5 in the top of the 6th. There's a strike. 3-1 now to Cuellar. Kyle with a home run in the first inning. Struck out in the 3rd. 1 for 2. Hahn is on deck, taking a break in his pitching warm-up to come back and bat. There's ball 4. So a leadoff walk for Cuellar starts things for the Bruins in the bottom of the 6th. Hahn, then Karros and Cardenas as UCLA tries to figure out Josh White. White has struck out 9. For Josh, that is his 2nd base on balls. So 9 Ks and 2 walks. 4 scattered hits were in the 6th. The Bruins' 2 runs have both come via the long ball solo home runs. 1 in the 1st by Cuellar, 1 in the 3rd by Perez. There's a fly ball to left. Shallow. Zobak coming in, waiting for it to come down, and makes the catch. Not full darkness yet, but good clean conditions for an outfielder. The wind has diminished as the advisories said it would. It is cool. Temperature dropping. But pretty good playing conditions on the field right now. 1 out, runner at first. Here's Karros. Bruins first baseman tonight. Probably throughout the weekend. Takes inside on the knuckles, 1-0. The Wooden Athletic Fund supports the excellence of our student athletes in the classroom, in competition, and in the community. Become a member with a tax-deductible donation and invest in tomorrow's champions today. Learn more, visit woodenathleticfund.com. That's woodenathleticfund.com. Pitch inside, ball 2, 2-0 to Karros. Kyle tonight 0 for 2, has struck out twice. There's a strike. Arizona, Oregon State 4-4, bottom of the 6th. Oregon leading Stanford 2-1, bottom of the 8th. ASU over USC now 6-2 over Dato. Foul to the right side. That SC ASU game, bottom 8. Other conference series, Washington and Utah. Utah leading 4-2, top 6. That's the full rundown. 2-2 the count to Karros. Set is White. The pitch. Strike 3 called. Tough night for Kyle. 3 punch-outs. Josh White mixing the pitches, and Karros taking the collar so far. 2nd out of the inning. Strikeout number 10 for White. Cardenas will take his hacks. Outfield straight away for Noah. Struck out and walked. First pitch fouled back. Cal trying to win for the 22nd time in 31 games when they hit a home run. Well, they've hit 3. 0-1. Ball stays high, 1-1. Cal with 51 home runs on the season. Bruins with 46. Not really much of a disparity. But they've been pounding the baseball tonight. There's a ground ball to shortstop. 2 hops to Ogans. He goes to second base to Baker. A force out of Cuellar. Side retired. 6-4. 3 out in the books. Cardenas 0 for 2. 6 complete. 12-2 Cal. Stay with us. 7th inning when we return. Bruins baseball from Learfield, IMG College.
Western Exterminator is undefeated against a variety of team mascots. That's right, the Hornets beat them. The Yellow Jackets, their history. And the Spiders wiped them out. The fact is, Western Exterminator, with nearly 100 years of experience in state-of-the-art technology, is Southern California's choice in battling nuisance pest problems. So when you're ready to face off against opponents like rats, termites, bed bugs, or ants, it's a sure bet to choose Team Western. We are Western Exterminator, your local pest control experts.
At Westcom Credit Union, the official banking partner of UCLA Athletics, members come first in everything we do. Through lower loan rates, higher savings yields, reduced fees, and a robust network of branches, ATMs, and mobile banking applications. Learn all about the Westcom difference at ucla.westcom.org. Insured by NCUA.
Jack Philby back to the mound for the Bruins. Things not going UCLA's way tonight. 12 runs on 14 hits for Cal. 2 runs, 4 hits for the Bruins. Have to go back through the books to find out when the last time this has occurred. Pitches ball 1. Well, you know, look, it's baseball and it's a game of averages. Things have a way of leveling out, and there's a swing and a miss by Beavers. 1-1 the count. Philby in his first full inning of work. Dealing with the top of the order, Martorella on deck, and then Baker.
Are you saying 3 looks better than 2?
It's just a curiosity of the game that you can say, well, this hasn't happened to UCLA all season. Well, you could say this kind of offense hasn't been shown by Cal all season either. So a combination. One man's triumph is another man's tragedy, and pitch misses 2-2. Cal did have a explosive game against San Jose State a couple weeks ago. They won 18-10. Pitch misses ball 3-2. They had a win over St. Mary's earlier this season, 16-3. 3-2 pitch, high, ball 4. Leadoff walk in the 7th for Beavers. Cal has not been retired in order tonight. The only inning that they did not score was the 4th inning. And they had a 2-out single in that frame. So they've enjoyed themselves tonight at Steel Field at Jackie Robinson Stadium. Outfield straightaway, ball 1 to Martorella. Beavers off the bag, held by Karros. The pitch is outside, ball 2. Brooks continuing to throw for the Bruins.
So I can punch in.
Cal's team batting average, as hard as it might be to believe, is just .249. Pop foul behind us.
Heads up, Rob.
.249 team average. The Bruins at .290. But it has all come together for Cal tonight. No doubt about that. Pitch is swung on. Pop foul, third base side. Drifting toward the Bruins bullpen. Over there to look at it. Bounce in the pen is third baseman Jake Moberg. And we'll come back and do it again. 2-2 the count to Martorella, with Beavers at first base. Tomorrow, game 2. Sean Mullen and Sean Sullivan. Fly ball to center and deep. Back goes Vaughns. He's to the track. He's to the fence. It is gone. Another home run for the Golden Bears. This one belongs to Martorella. He's the 4th different batter to go deep. Just to the right of the batter's eye in right center field. And it's now 14-2 Cal. Beavers scores ahead of Martorella. 2 RBIs for Martorella. His second hit of the night. John Savage going to the mound. Pitching change for the Bruins. Philby Dunn hands off the baseball. And Jack leaves. This is Brooks. Stay with us. Quick break during the pitching change. Back to work we go. Jake Brooks delivers a first pitch strike to Darren Baker. Bases cleared. Cal has scored for the 6th inning out of 7. They lead 14-2. Foul ball back on the net. Quickly 0-2 to Baker from Brooks. Jake Brooks, ERA 5.5. He's 2-0. Got the win against Nevada. Fly ball foul, third base side. $16 1/3 innings for Brooks. 18 base hits. Struck out 13, walked 6.
Another bullpen guy in UCLA.
0-2 coming up. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Brooks punches out Baker. First out of the 7th inning. Do you ever think, boy, I wonder what the coach tells them after a game like this? I wish I could hear that conversation. No, I don't think you want to be part of that conversation. Pitch is a strike. Well, sometimes they'll say, shake it off one of those nights, just forget about it, let's come back tomorrow, get some sleep, be back early, day game. Could happen. Fouled back quickly, 0-2. You're talking between innings about entertaining the troops. There's a pitch outside the zone, 1-2. The batter is Selma. Selma has been on 4 times. You could call him a one-man wrecking crew, but that would be a lie. A single, a double, a home run, a hit batsman, foul ball. He needs a triple for the cycle. And he has clearly not been a one-trick pony for Cal. Beavers. A single and a home run. Martorella, a single and a home run. Zobak, a single and a double. 3 runs batted in. Pitch levels the count 2-2. So Selma is surrounded by achievers in that part of the lineup. Cole Elvis, 4 for 4. There's a base hit up the middle for Selma, his 4th hit of the game. Cal with 2 batters with 4 hit games. What a night for the Golden Bears. What a night for the Bruins. We need to ramp up the entertainment quotient. Which is swung on and missed. 0-1. Brooks, the 5th Bruin pitcher. Jake, right-hander, working out of the stretch. Sets and delivers. Swung on, hit to center field. It's dropping, and it falls in front of John Vaughns. Even balls that aren't hit hard, of course, most of them have been, but that one had kind of a hollow clunk sound to it off the end of the bat. Sounded odd. And it dropped in center field. The 3rd hit for Zobak. Curious sound on that one. Selma to second base. And the batter is Ogans. 14 runs on 17 hits for the Golden Bears. The pitch, there's a strike. You watch the scoreboard on Friday nights in particular, and you'll see a game like this periodically around the country. They just don't happen to UCLA. And you think, how in the world did, well, fill in the blank, LSU, I think, has had one. Vanderbilt has had one on a Friday night where a talented team, a nationally ranked team, pitch levels the count of 1-1. How on earth can that happen? Well, you're seeing it. 1-1 the count. The pitch a little bit low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Brooks with Selma away from second. Zobak from first. Delivers. Bounce foul behind the plate. 2-2 the count. Well, there are always anecdotes. There's stories. There's plenty to talk about in a baseball game. We typically don't have time to spin a yarn that's too terribly screwy, but there's a ground ball to short. Perez to Kendall, throw to first, double play. Brooks rolls him up to get out of the inning. Ogans, 6-4-3, retires the side. And we are done in the top of the 7th inning. If you would like to stand up and stretch, it would probably be a good idea.
Does color temperature look better or worse?
Ruben Drogan is the new pitcher for Cal. So Josh White takes the rest of the night off. 6 innings, 2 earned runs for White, and a whole bunch of strikeouts. 10 to be exact in 6. So Ruben Drogan is asked by skipper Mike New and pitching coach Matt Flamer to hold the line, protect some part of this 12-run Cal lead.
Get your helmet on, go on the party.
Waiting on a hitter. And it's going to be Caulfield. Caulfield is batting for Curiali. Curiali with 2 hits tonight. Opportunity for Caulfield to get some work. Probably some other Bruins as well. Well, I won't say probably, but possibly. Bruins trail by 12 in the bottom of the 7th inning. And Drogan delivers right down Main Street. Strike 1. Drogan 5'10", 206. Senior out of Berkeley. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Berkeley was named after 18th century Irish philosopher who pronounced the name Barclay. Barclay's Bank. So Cal Barclay. It morphed a little over the years. 1-2 as this one hits the dirt. Drogan making his 9th appearance of the season. As the pitch comes outside, 2-2. 10 2/3 innings, 8 base hits. Batting average against Rubin is .211. Struck out 13 and walked 3. ERA of zip for Drogan. He was allowed a run, but it was not earned. The pitch misses ball 3. Pat Caulfield for Michael Curiali. Caulfield batting .262. The pitch up the middle. It's a base hit for Caulfield. So a leadoff single for the pinch hitter. Here's Vaughns with Perez on deck and then Kendall. Vaughns tonight 0 for 2, lined to left and struck out in the 4th inning. We're in the 7th. The Bruins trailing by 12. Yes, 12. Caulfield from first base. There's a pitch a little up. The last double-digit loss by UCLA. I remember it well now that you have put it in front of me, Andrew Wagner. Fly ball out of play. And the count is 1-2. In 2017,
2 looks warmer or cooler than 3?
The Bruins played a game here against Arizona to open the conference season. Pitch misses 2-2. It was the conference opener. And the Bruins were destroyed by Arizona 19-4 in the league opener. A resounding thud. There's strike 3 call. And Vaughn's down on strikes for the 2nd time. 1 out. Oh yes, I remember that one. Bruins lost that game
37, what do you think?
here at Jackie Robinson Stadium. You lose a game by 15 runs in your conference opener. That's a sobering thought, isn't it?
I'm so tempted to go through our presets.
That was in the midst of a stretch where UCLA lost 6 in a row. They dropped to 6-11. And you think, oh dear, fly ball to left. Toward the line goes Zobak. He's there to make the catch. Second out as Perez retired. He's gone to left field all 3 times, a home run. And then the next one was a little shorter, caught on the track. This one shorter still, caught on the grass. So Perez, the second out. It's Kendall's spot. And Kevin is lifted. The batter's Dalen Reyes for the Bruins. Getting a chance to get some swings. A freshman infielder from Northridge. Went to Notre Dame High School. Reyes for Kendall. Good spot for that. 0-1 pitch. High. So Dalen Reyes checking in. This is his 10th at-bat of the season. There's a strike. 1-2. Reyes 2 for 9, batting .222. Away from first base, Caulfield. Drogan delivers. Curveball a little bit high. And you know the thing about that 17 season, the blowout and that losing streak, and 5 games below 500, the Bruins made the NCAA tournament. They got hot and won an at-large bid. There's a line drive to center field off the bat of Reyes, and he is the third out of this bottom half of inning number 7. Side retired. Bruins get a hit in the inning. They leave one at the end of 7 complete. 14 for Cal, 2 for UCLA. Jake Brooks back to the mound. We'll talk to you about it when we return. Bruins baseball from Learfield IMG College. Stay with us.
Tired of cooking at home? Change it up without getting up. Just order Jersey Mike's through our app for no contact delivery or no contact at the door pickup. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Town & Country Event Rentals is Los Angeles and Southern California's most distinctive event services provider. Our industry-leading assortment of product and expert event directors will keep you up to date on all the latest trends. We pride ourselves on being the one-stop shop for all your event rental needs. From our beautiful assortment of china, glassware, flatware, and furniture to our brand new series of structured tenting, we've got you covered. Follow us on Instagram at Tacer_Los Angeles and be sure to visit tacer.biz to view our full product assortment and find a showroom near you.
You don't need a big meeting. You don't need a birthday. You don't need any excuse at all. You just need to love subs. Times 12. Order the Jersey Mike's catering box today. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
As we expected, wholesale changes for the Bruins. As we go to the 8th inning, Cole Elvis, Nathan Manning, and John Lagatuda scheduled to bat against right-hander Jake Brooks. First pitch is inside, ball 1. Jared Silva has gone to left field in Kyle Cuellar's spot. So Silva into the 2-hole. Check it, the 3 spot. Number 3 in the order, fly ball to left field. And Silva comes in to make the catch just into the game. First out of the inning. Cole Elvis flies to left. And here's Manning. Nope, not Manning. Batting for Manning, Jag Burden. So Burden getting a chance. Left-handed hitter, freshman out of Huntington Beach. Brooks delivers, swung on, fouled off the mask of Tommy Barris, who has been inserted behind the plate. So Barris, another one of the changes. Caulfield, who batted for Curiali, has gone to right field. And Reyes, who batted for Kendall, has gone to second base. 0-1 pitch is a little bit high. 1-1 the count. So Silva, Vaughns, and Caulfield now for the Bruins, left to right around the outfield. Check swing, he did not go, and it's 2-1 to Jag Burden. Manning, when he was in there, was 0 for 3 tonight. He did have a sacrifice fly in the 6th inning. Fly ball to center field. On his horse's Vaughns, he runs it down, and center, short of the warning track, got there in a hurry. And that's the second out of the inning. Burden is retired, and here's Lagatuda. Nope, not Lagatuda's spot. It's going to be somebody else. Another pinch hitter. Trevor Tashenko. So Tashenko gets a chance to bat. Lagatuda batted for Connor Mack in the 6th and flied out. Now Tashenko bats for Lagatuda. In the 8th, 2 out, nobody on. The Bruins bidding to retire Cal in order for the first time tonight. It's been that kind of a night. And if you're just tuning in, well, that's okay. Foul ball back off the net. And it's 1-1. Oh, we decided we could, tell a limerick or talk about recipes, kick around our vacation plans. I say we and our, that means it would include you, our audience, because there's no one in the booth but me. Pitch misses 2-1. Yes, we've taken to talking to one's self in a 14-2 game, 12-run deficit. Oh, it happens about every 5 years. Swing and a miss, 2-2. On deck, top of the order, Beavers. It's not been the top of the order, it's been the whole order that has done in the Bruins tonight. 2-2 pitch on the way. Strike 3 call. So a scoreless 8th inning. Scott Brooks, the most effective Bruins pitcher so far. Gave up a couple of hits in the 7th. Gets him out. 1, 2, 3 in the 8th inning. And we're going to the bottom half of the 8th inning when we return. Bruins baseball from Learfield IMG College.
Hey Bruin fans, have you heard what the helpful SoCal Honda dealers are up to these days? All this month they'll be doing random acts of helpfulness, like donating school supplies across Southern California to celebrate Teacher Appreciation Week, and surprising frontline workers with free gas during Nurses Week. Since everybody can use a little extra help these days, they've also been helping people affected by the pandemic pay their rent and bills, as well as volunteering at local food banks to help feed families in need. They even helped one local handyman replace his entire set of stolen tools. And they can help you too with great deals on award-winning Hondas. To check out their deals, stop by your nearest Honda dealer or visit SoCalHondaDealers.com. And to request your own random act of helpfulness, follow the SoCal Honda Dealers on Facebook.
Nothing like fun at the old ball game. Bruins trailing by a dozen. But we're still having a good time, yeah. Well, if the Bruins are going to be in double figures hits for the 8th consecutive night or day, they're going to have to get on their horse. That won't do it. Moberg pops it up on the first base side and backing out on the grass to make the catch is Martorella. 1 pitch, 1 out. Bruins with 5 hits tonight. They've had some big late innings in the last couple of weeks. And that has been helpful in terms of piling up offense. It's just a strike. 0-1 to Silva batting for the first time. Cuellar had a home run and a walk. Was 1 for 2, also struck out in the 3rd. The pitch from Drogan. Outside off the edge. 1-1. UCLA had a 5-run 7th against Nevada. A 7-run 7th against Santa Barbara. 2 in the 7th, 2 in the 9th to beat Santa Barbara. Swing and a miss, 1-2. 1 in the 8th, 2 in the 9th against Santa Barbara. You get the idea. They've had some big late game offensive explosions. And that has helped push them to the double-digit mark in hits. Fly ball to left field. Out number 2 as Zobak makes the catch. But no rallies tonight so far. A forgettable evening for Bruins fans here at the Jack. Good pitching by Drogan. Since coming on. There's a strike to Josh Hahn. Foul ball straight back 0-2. Drogan gave up a base hit to the first batter he faced, which the only base runner to reach against him. Since then, Ruben has retired 5 in a row. And he's 0-2 to Hahn. Pitch misses down low, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Ground ball to first base, gobbled up by Martorella. Jogs to the bag, taps it with the toe, and the side is retired. Hahn is 0 for 4. The Bruins are 0 for the 8th. We'll go to the 9th inning with UCLA trailing Cal 14-2. Well, you've come this far. Let's ride it out together. Be right back. Bruins baseball from Learfield. I am G College. Stay with us.
Some places have low prices, but at Ralph's, we go lower than low on food that's fresher than fresh, and lower than the everyday low. Ralph's, fresh for everyone.
The Cooper Discoverer and Duramax SUV tire is made with the durability of off-road truck tires for on-road driving. Cooper designed this tire to handle today's rough road conditions that can chew up tires. Durable enough to prevent wear and tear from rough roads everywhere, this all-season tire uses technology from Cooper's off-road truck tires, applied to everyday all-season SUV tires. Plus, comes with a 60,000-mile tread-wear warranty. Learn more at coopertire.com. Go with the Coopers.
score. Oregon beats Stanford 2-1. Dylan Beavers, Nathan Martorella, Darren Baker, the scheduled batters. There is a pinch hitter on deck for Martorella. Beavers takes ball one outside. So Oregon, a winner over Stanford. ASU has defeated USC. Final score 6-2. Arizona 6, Oregon State 4, bottom of the 7th. The pitch, swing and a miss, 1-2. All of that score holds in Corvallis with Arizona ahead of Oregon State. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3. Beavers down on strikes. For Jake Brooks, his second strikeout. Pinch hitter for Cal is a right-hander, Hance Smith. Catcher, utility player out of Petaluma. Transfer from Santa Rosa Junior College. Righty-righty matchup. And the pitch is a strike. Hance Smith batting 190. 11 for 58. Takes the ball 1-1. Well, there's always something to look for in a game, and for John Savage, he's looking for good work from Jake Brooks, and so far he's getting it. There's a swing and a miss. Brooks is going to be a big factor in the future for UCLA baseball, and every moment on the hill in live game action matters. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Brooks is now retired 5 in a row. Well, 6 if you count it was a double play. The pitch is inside off Barris. 2-2 the count. Tommy going to the mound and checking signals. Maybe something was coming that he didn't know. So yeah, if Arizona holds on and wins at Corvallis, then Arizona will maintain contact with Oregon. Oregon winning still has 7 losses. Arizona currently with 8.
I like
Stanford now with 9.
That's just the J. Cole line.
UCLA and Oregon State would have 11.
It's a new album he just dropped. I like. I do like the Grizzlies on 2K though.
Form holds. The pitch. Ground ball to third. Speared by Moberg. Gobbled it up. Throws him out. Hard hit ball. A 2-hopper off the bat of Smith. And here's Darren Baker. Two gone in the 9th. 6 Cal batters have been retired consecutively, which is the longest string of the night. Pitch to Baker is a strike. Well, Brooks came in the 7th inning after the 2-run homer. Gave up 2 singles but no runs. Finished the inning with a ground ball double play. Fly ball to left, slicing down the line, and it drops foul. It's 0-2 to Baker. Baker bidding for his second hit of the night. Cal's leading hitter is 1 for 4. The Bruins have done a good job in that department. But Baker with a walk, also scored twice. Part of the solution for Cal tonight. Senior second baseman, left-handed hitter, ready to receive the 0-2 pitch from Jake Brooks. And here it comes. Curveball, strike 3 call. Baker says no. Yeah. Side is retired for Jake Brooks. That is his 3rd, check it, 4th strikeout for Brooks. So yeah, there's always something to play for and point to, and Jake Brooks, a bright spot tonight for the Bruins out of the bullpen. Good work in the 7th, the 8th, and the 9th. No runs charged to his ledger. And the inning is over, bottom of the 9th. When we come back, Bruins baseball from Learfield IMG. Stay with us. A couple of changes for Cal as we go to the bottom half of the 9th inning. Hence, Smith, who batted for Martorella, the first baseman, stays in the game at first base. Blake Atkins goes in to play second base in Darren Baker's spot. First pitch to Kyle Karros by Nick Proctor. The new pitcher is fouled back. Well, I don't think anybody really saw this coming. But it's coming. The Bruins are done gone. And 3 more outs, trailing by 12. First time in 4 years we've seen a game like this. 1-1 is the count. From Nick Proctor, the pitch, curveball inside, 2-1. Proctor, when he delivers, turns his back almost entirely towards home plate, hiding the ball well. You see his number. Sets kind of sideways and then twists. There's the twist, 14 showing on his back. There's a strike, 2-2. Kyle Karros 0 for 3 tonight. strikeout bug for Karras. Ball 3 times. 2-2 pitch. In the dirt, ball 3. Nick Proctor 2-2 with an ERA of 6.23, getting the chance to work. 30 1/3 innings pitched. Struck out 28, walked 10. Righty-righty matchup. And the full count pitch is inside, ball 4. So Karras reaches first base. Tommy Barris will bat for the first time. Inserted defensively an inning ago in Noah Cardenas' spot. Barris, right-handed hitter, takes ball 1. Tommy hasn't had a lot of at-bats. He's 1 for 6. Playing in his 8th game. The pitch. This one fouled back. Every Bruin that has appeared in a game as a batter has a base hit this season, which is a cool thing. Really builds camaraderie and teamship, if you will. There's a strike 1 and 2. Proctor sets the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Barris out on strikes. Breaking ball. Fooled him. Bruins have struck out 12 times tonight. Here's Caulfield. Caulfield with a base hit as a pinch hitter in the 7th inning. Stayed in the game in right field. He's up there for the 2nd time and takes a strike 0-1. Pat batting .274. Average on the way back up for Pat. 0-1. Down. 1-1 the count. Caulfield, a .300 hitter last season, well, .302 to be exact. Right-hander against the righty Proctor, finishing up for Cal. Foul ball back over our heads. 1-2 the count. Tomorrow's game at 2 o'clock. 1 o'clock on Sunday. One and 2 with the pitch on the way. Low and outside. Just looking down the Bruins roster, UCLA has had 19 players bat this season, and all 19 have a base hit. That's rare. That's good. 2-2 pitch. There goes Karras. The pitch is inside in the dirt. Ball 3. Karras, uncontested. Defensive indifference, takes second base. Count is full to Caulfield. Vaughn's next. Outfield straightaway. Breeze kicking back up just a little. A pretty time of night. Lights shining on top of those palms in left field. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3 to Caulfield. Lunged at 1. And is the second out of the 9th inning, the 13th strikeout for the Bruins tonight. So a forgettable night all the way around for UCLA. And Vaughn's the last hope. Cal with 1 run in the first inning, 2 in the second, 2 in the third, 2 in the fifth, 5 in the sixth, 2 in the seventh. Relentless attack by the Golden Bears tonight. Bouncing ball back to the mound. Proctor just jogs to first base after fielding. It's pitcher unassisted on the sack. Vaughn's done, Bruins done, game over. And dear me, it was all Cal tonight. The Golden Bears finished with 14 runs on 17 hits. They hit it all over the place. They hit home runs. They hit doubles. They scored at will, seemingly, against the Bruins pitching core tonight. 3 pitchers for Cal, White, Drogan, and Proctor. White is the winner. For the Bruins, Petway, Harrison, Colwell, Philby, and Brooks. Brooks the most effective. However, the ones who went before, no bueno. And at the end of the night, Cal puts up 14 against UCLA tonight in a forgettable outing at Jackie Robinson Stadium. Well, you wipe the board clean and you come back tomorrow. And tomorrow we'll get here pretty quickly. By the time you grab something to eat and go to bed, it's time to get up, shake yourself, put your game face on, and come back to the yard. And, well, that's what we'll all do. Those of us that can. Sorry you won't be with us, but hope you'll tune in. We'll have the live stream for you at a few minutes before 2 o'clock. 1:53 Pacific will be on the air with our broadcast. And the Bruins will get after the Golden Bears in Game 2. Sean Mullen will try to square the series for UCLA. Well, I'd like to say hope you enjoyed it. That'd be cruel. Bad night for the Bruins. Tomorrow's a new day. Andrew Wagner will present me with some new notes tomorrow, and I'm sure they will all be positive. Earl Veal, thanks from Mainstream, doing your thing. Stephen Hartson from Learfield IMG. Calvin Spencer and Danielle from 4TM Productions bringing you the stream. Director Rob, thanks. UCLA Director of Athletics is Martin Jarman. Well, we made it. We got to the finish line. Bruins lose. We'll talk to you tomorrow from Jackie Robinson Stadium. I'm Tim Wilhelm. Thanks for being with us. And we wish you all a very pleasant and safe good evening. So long, everybody.
You've been listening to UCLA Baseball on the UCLA Sports Network from Learfield IMG College. UCLA Baseball has been brought to you by LADWP, Los Angeles Department of Water and Power, Pac-12 Networks, where champions play, State Farm. Talk to an agent today at 800 State Farm, BJ's Restaurant, and by Westcom Credit Union, the official banking partner of UCLA Athletics. The preceding has been a Learfield IMG College presentation of the UCLA Sports Network.